ka lessons sa atuhang ebanghelyo. A lesson on love, ikaduha on hope, ikatulo on faith. Number 1, on love. Can you imagine when you are in the middle of the sea and a sudden storm would just emerge? It's 3 a.m., gagit-ngit kaayo, og kanang kusog kaayong hangin, ginakuso-kuso kanang sakayan sa mga balud. And if you are in there, that must be a terrible moment that you have fear, nausea, vomiting, and then above all, the fear to drown and to lose your life. In the midst of this crisis, Jesus walked the waters. And then he told them, "Courage, do not be afraid, it is I." Kaanindot nga in this incident of crisis and the risk of losing their lives, the Lord enters that moment of danger to assure them that He is with His apostles. Parehas man kanatong tanan, kining panahon sang pandemya, it can be considered a sudden storm in our lives nga nag-emerge ba. One day we can travel, next day lockdown o quarantine na ta. One day himsog, members ng pamilya naton na ay nasinati nga balatian. One day na atay trabaho, for some of us temporarily lost or perhaps even wala na jud trabaho. Kini tanan masinati natong kaguol is a kind of a storm that hits us from nowhere and we are overwhelmed. Sa mauni nga sitwasyon, Jesus enters that space, that stormy space of the period of our life. He comes in to walk the waters. The first important thing to notice is that in that same storm, Jesus is in control. You know, the first reading is very important. The Lord is the God of the elements. He even uses the wind to convey His presence to His prophets. Here, now Jesus is in control of the wind and the sea. That is why, by walking the waters, He is telling His apostles, I am here with you. I have never forgotten you. Courage. Take courage. I am here with you. Brothers and sisters, mao kini actually ang unang miracle dinhi. This is actually a double miracle. Nindot kayo ang ebanghelyo. Jesus saving His apostles. The lesson number 1 is this: no matter what, there will be someone who, because He loves us, He will break through barriers to be with us. Kanang kanta, kaanindot kayo, medyo 80s pa ni siya. To the fire, to the limits, to the waters. For just to be with you, I'll gladly risk it all. Dili ko lang pagkantahon kay Bidyo, basi madula ang solemnidad. Pero kaanindot sang words ba? To the fire, even to the water, Jesus will be with us. In the midst of our pandemic, Jesus will be with us. That will be the source of our conviction that someone loves us. And if someone loves us, we know we can survive. This is the first lesson in the gospel. Second, the lesson on hope. Very interesting ang persona ni San Pedro. I call him an impulsive character. Ang akong description, he is recklessly impulsive. But taas kaayo ang iyang paglaom, ang iyang hope. And this is revealed. Siya lang ang nag-venture to the edge of the boat, whereas others musinggit, ana ay multo. Si Pedro noingon, daw si Jesus kaman. And then he even stepped further. If you are our Master Jesus, then let me walk to you. through the waters. Peter was the one who dared to do that. And Jesus told him, "Come, Peter." Usually we miss this in the gospel. Peter practically left the boat and stepped into the water. And yes, the miracle, the second miracle happened. He was walking on the waters towards Jesus. So here, the lesson of hope is very important. That Jesus asked him, "It is me, Peter, in the midst of the storm. It is me. Come. I can teach you to conquer your fears. You can learn the art not only of swimming, but even floating and walking on the waters. I am the Lord of the seas. I am the master of the tides. I will help you navigate your storms." And Peter did that. And so here is a lesson on hope for all of us. When we turn to Jesus, then we will have this empowering hope nga dili kita mo overwhelm kinang mental disease nga gitawag natong despair. Ako na ay despair, usahay, we become paralyzed by fear, ug usahay, we have no sense and purpose to move forward. But sometimes even painfully, we think of the extreme notion of ending it all. Sa mao kining sitwasyon, ang lesson of hope is actually given by Peter, that if we reach out to the Lord, even others would see an illusion or a ghost, the Lord would respond to us. And here's the last lesson, a lesson on faith. Kaanindot ni kay ang mga bata mag-comment man, Pader, ngano man nalunod ka naghulog si Pedro sa dagat kay he is a man of little feet. No? Gamay ba ang iyang feet? Kuha niyo. Dili ko makita kung nag-smile mo o wala kay may face mask mo. Coronino. Pero mga hinigog mga igsoon kay Kristo. Kini ikatulo nga episode. When Peter began to remove his focus on Jesus, take note, he was already experiencing the miracle of walking on the waters. But the gospel tells us when he saw the waves, he became afraid. Meaning, the moment he removed his focus on Jesus, the moment he took his gaze away from the Lord and focused on the waves, then he began to sink. Mao kini sa atuang kinabuhi. The moment we focus on negativities, then we lose the positive dimension of life. The moment we focus only on our losses, then we forget our gains. The moment we focus only obsessively on what is difficult and we forget to look at the face of Jesus who loves us, then we lose faith. Unsa ang problema ni Pedro? The moment of sinking happened when he removed his gaze from Jesus. The lesson of faith is this: O man of little faith. Usahay, when I read this, I also beat my chest because I am that man of little faith. Biskan pari nako. Kining panahon na sa tiduod lang lisod kaayo magpakalig-on sa atuhang pagtuo. Pero ang invitation sa ebanghelyo mao kini, let us fix our gaze on Jesus. When we do that, we are declaring an act of faith that, Lord, no matter what, because you love me, you will cross the waters to be at my side. Because you love me, you can teach me to walk the waters. Because you love me, Lord, I can be safe and I can overcome. Lessons on love, hope, and faith. This is the miracle, double miracle that happened. For us today, may we also learn to apply it, to allow it to empower us. For after all, kining storms, mao man kini kaapekto sa atuhang tanan. Like Peter, we waver. Usahay, we sink. The amazing thing is this. When Peter was sinking and he shouted, "Lord, help me," the Lord grabbed his hand and plucked him out of the water to save him. In fact, Jesus saved him twice. That's why I call this a double miracle. And this is very beautiful. For you and for me, may we take home with us the good news of faith, hope, and love based on this beautiful gospel episode. So help us, God.